I'm coming to you guys live because I just wanted to share in my moment of thanks, my moment of great Christmas and favor and blessings and the way to do this. God did what I told him. I don't know who it is, but I had a blessed opportunity to begin my 2018 off with a Thai-cation, as I've already shared with you all. And I share that not as an act of gloating, excuse me, but I read on it. I share that not as an act of gloating, but as an act of praise. Because the only focus that I have for the last few years of my life has been just be at peace and just be happy. If y'all see me glisten, it's because I'm in this hat suit. But, as I said, it's unfortunate. Can't rotate my phone while live. Guess what I just learned? Anyway, so as I said, it's not a matter of coming to you guys with anything other than being focused and being thankful, because I am remembering my power, remembering my ability to manifest, and that in itself is a blessing. Hey, Savannah. So I wanted to encourage you all to remember your majesty, remember your glory, your power, your worth, because whenever you do that, it allows you to help those around you, but that help comes from a whole place, so it doesn't leave you depleted. And I only know this because for so long I continued to give of myself without replenishing myself, and it left me feeling empty. And that's not a feeling that anyone who genuinely chooses and wants to practice love in their life wants to feel. And so I had to stop for a moment and take a look at me, as always, because self-awareness allows for growth, and realize that it wasn't the giving that I had an issue with. It was the problem that I was not replenishing from the well that I was allowing everybody else to drink from. So I'm starting off this year with an opportunity to grow financially, to grow mentally, to grow spiritually, to grow emotionally. And I'm so thankful for the support system that I have around me that allows me and that is allowing me to be able to do this right now. My children's grandmother, Precious Allen, thank you so much, Mama, for helping out with the boys. My ex-husband, Stephen, I appreciate you so much for taking over the baby girl. You know, she's loving it anyways. Papa Jones, thank you so much, sir, for holding down the fort and making sure that everything is there for me, taken care of. Costa McDonald is always back. You hold me down, just encouraging me and rooting for me to continue to just be cold. Tabitha Hayes, man, so she make it worthy and possible every day. I also appreciate Sean Lowe and Zoe Green. I don't know which last name you're using, but you all are a part of my team. And it's only because of you and through you and because of your love and your energies and your efforts in helping me that I am able to continue to grow, both in my personal life as well as in my professional life. And growth. Ooh, that H2O ain't a joke. Growth is hard. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Trying to get better has been one of the most painful experiences of my life. And yet, guess what? Living has also been one of the most painful experiences of my life. But the greatest joys I've found thus far over the last few years have come after the hurt. And they've come after the hurt because I've been willing to go through and acknowledge that, yes, I'm in pain. Yes, I'm hurting. Yes, I've been broken. But why? What is it about me that allows me to continue to repeat the same unhealthy behaviors, embark upon the same unhealthy relationships, go 10 steps forward and then fall 15 back? And I remember that all of those things, all of those successes as well as all of those failures continue to encourage me to just go, to just live, to just be. And that's powerful because so many people have fallen short and so many people have given up. I am a walking testimony. Everything about me, everything about my existence, everything about my life, the story that I live is a walking testament to you not giving up, no matter what you're faced with in your life, no matter what obstacles you encounter. Be thankful. pay forward and pay back the blessings that you can. And no matter what, always try to live with a heart that's focused on love, that allows for you to continue to manifest your destiny. And at times, whenever you do find yourself falling off track, stop and readjust. Because sometimes the only way for you to be able to go forward is for you to stop in your tracks. All right? And sometimes you got to go back to go forward. And I know that because I've done it. And though I failed, I promise you I've succeeded much more. And that's because the lessons that I've learned have been priceless. So I'm so thankful for where I am in my life. I'm so thankful for where I'm going. I'm so thankful that 36 years I've been blessed to be here. And I pray for another 70 more. Believe that. All right. So with all of the love that I can muster, with the highest degree of love outside of the love that God can give you guys, I just want to say thank you, as always, for giving me a listening ear, because you allow me to live. And I say that because my words will always be here. My words will continue to reside even after I'm far gone. And I want to be an encouragement to somebody. I want to remind somebody that no matter what happens in your life, you have the power to change your destiny at any given moment that you choose, simply by stopping, reevaluating who you are, what role you play in the situations or the experiences that you're experiencing, and how you can adjust your behaviors and your attitudes and your beliefs and your efforts to continue to allow yourself as well as those around you to continue to grow. I was almost finished, but I'm not. And that's because, man, we are all a living inspiration to one another simply by being here. You might be giving somebody else the power, the strength to just continue on simply by your having the strength to carry on. Your presence makes a difference in this earth. If nobody else has ever told you that, I want to tell you that because it mattered to me when people began to tell me. All right, you matter. You are worthy. You are more than capable. You are more than worthy. You have every blessing bestowed upon you already, every gift that you need in order to be successful, and all that's required for us to find our success, find our happiness in life, is to be true to who we are. All right. That's been one of my greatest joys, and probably one of my most difficult attributes as a friend, colleague, lover, partner, mom, grandchild, daughter, cousin. But oh well, y'all like you. So there's nothing wrong with me being okay with me and the decisions that I've made in my life, good, bad, and different. And I say that because they were mine. When I look back at my life, and I'm talking to Yahweh, I'm talking to Mother Earth about everything that I did all in this little bit of time, I'm going to only have to answer for Ty's decisions. All right? And that's the joy. That's the sense of peace that a lot of people don't possess. And though my decisions regarding my life might have upset others and hurt them at times, guess what? I'm the one that lived those lessons. And in the end, I can say with a smile on my face and with graciousness and mercy in my heart that the Creator still loves me. All right? And because He loves me, He allows me to be whole. He allowed me to be whole even when I was broken. And that's powerful, y'all. Like, even in the midst of some of my most darkest days in life, I knew that I was going to be all right. And that sense of peace, man, that allows you to live in this world and really walk around with almost an F mark on your back to others and how they feel. And though it may leave you isolated at times, it may leave you lonesome, it may leave you out there on that limb by yourself, be ready to swim. Because I promise you, God's going to let you float. All right? And He's going to let you float because it's going to be able to show off His majesty. It's going to be able to show off His work. People continue to speak about humility, right? It goes against my Creator's majesty for me to be anything other than boastful. Not braggadocious, but boastful and acknowledgeable about this. Not in the essence of my physical being, but in the grace stuff. I know that love is going to beat everything. Love is going to conquer all. Love has always fixed everything in my life. And that's what I'm going to continue to use. So I encourage you to be encouraged. All right? Continue to love me as I grow, the same way I will continue to love you all as you grow. Be encouraged. All right? Before I sign off, I'm going to go down real quick and say hey to everybody. Miss Icky, Mr. Markel, Mr. Sherrod, Miss Siobhan, RD, Reginald, Amanda, Miss Vanna. What's up, Dennis? Miss Amanda, Lisa, Teresa. What's up, bro, Nate? What's up, Aunt Tess, Brianna, Miss Lavelle, Miss Stephanie, Mr. Mills, hey, bro. Miss Martha, hey, Amy, Mr. Daniel, and all of my family, friends, and loved ones. Kima, Lindsay, Sandra, all of y'all. All right? Be at peace outside of the greatest love that God can give you guys. I love you. All right? And good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you may be. It is I, Miss Ty. I'm not a poet. I just really think